me start off by this. Me and Danny are still dating. I don't want anyone knowing where I am at the moment. And no one does know where I am at the moment. Me and Danny are still together. I talk to her every day. I don't know when I'm gonna see her. And yeah, so on that topic, me and Danny are still together. You guys have nothing to worry about. On the other hand, this past week, oh my god, I'm literally shaking right now. This past week has been quite hectic. This past week has been hectic. I had a friend over. I had Zan at my house. And let's see, me and Zan were sleeping. I woke up to my mom in a really good mood. She was dressed and ready to go somewhere. My lease is up on our apartment, and I said, "Yo, Mom, where are you going?" And she said, "I'm going to go sign the papers for a new apartment." And I told her, "No, don't do that. I need to talk to you and Dad later." She said, "Okay." She went to the car. I told her I didn't want to do it while my friend was over because I didn't want to make my friend feel uncomfortable. Hello? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright, you guys can think it's fake. Whatever, let me finish my story. Okay, so I got a text from my mom after she went and got the car, and she said to come here. She said, "Can you come out here real quick?" And I said, "Yeah." I went outside, and my mom was in the car, and she was like, "What do you need to talk to me about?" And I said, "I want to be emancipated." And she said, "You can't, it's illegal. How do you plan on doing that? Yada, yada, yada." And I then went inside. She called my dad over. My dad said, "What'd you just tell your mom?" He went over to the car, talked to my mom. I don't know what was said. Then he went outside, or he was sitting outside on our porch, and he said, "What'd you just tell your mom?" And I said, "I told her that I wanted to be emancipated." And dude, honestly, my parents are just crazy. He said, "Okay." He said, "Alright, we'll talk to your mom when she gets here." Then I went inside, and then he followed behind me, and he said, "So you want to be emancipated?" And I said, "Yep," like with a grin on my face. And he said that he was like, "That grin is gonna make me want to knock you the fuck out." What are his exact words? And I said, like, "Dad, you're supposed to be my dad. And he goes, you know, I am supposed to be your dad, but what you're trying to do is take that away from me. And that's the last thing I want to do, is take that away from my dad. Just because I want to be emancipated doesn't mean anything. All that means is that I have control over myself, and they no longer have control. Why are you stuttering? I think it's fake. I'm stuttering because of how nerve-wracking this is. Like, the last thing I want to do is have to put my parents on blast. And I'm holding my composure so I don't do that. Okay. With that being said, my dad said, you know, exactly, but you're taking that away from me. And I said, you know, I'm not taking that title away from you of you being my dad. I'm taking the control away so you don't have control. Because one thing my parents do like is control. And as you guys, some of you know, my brother is 18. I have to go.